Oh, what do you happen to know? A mug here. It says
Look
change
at
your
that. And those are fresh off
They
of the
are.
print?
I just got these.
I love
You're
that.
the first one to get one.
Well, I'm excited to have one. I'm going to
Yeah.
have my coffee out of it
Please.
tomorrow morning. Tell me about what you do. Like, what is it that
Yeah.
Perrin White does?
My licensure, my state licensure is in speech language pathology. And then I went on and got a certification in oral facial myology. And that essentially means I get super nerdy about the muscles from here up. Depending on what age you are and depending on what your ailments are, I always am going to look at your structures, your function, and then the emotional health of your body.
Right.
That might be for sleep disorder breathing, that might be for sleep apnea, that might be for anxiety, that might be for teeth grinding, it might be for dental occlusion or malocclusion. So essentially the way that your teeth are working. And the main muscle that I work the most closely with is the tongue, because the tongue is going to influence the whole shape of your face, healthy nervous system.
What do you see wrong with me?
Thought about this.
You thought about it? Okay. I mean, anything ring a bell, like when you first...
Your tongue likes to come forward. You probably thrust your tongue when you swallow, and I think it rests against your teeth at rest.
Yeah.
So it's like touching the front of your teeth versus up on your palate.
Yeah, it is on the top of my front teeth.
Yeah, and what that says to me is either it can't elevate up, or it's a pattern, or you have weakness in your posterior tongue, which is the back part of your tongue, which is the closest to your airway. And when there are ties involved, I call them sneaky tongue ties, which essentially lets me know that if you have a tie, I'm talking about the frenulum, the piece of tissue underneath your tongue to the floor of your mouth. And essentially, if it's too short or too far forward, it's going to impact your ability to elevate. So it's not can you stick your tongue out, but can you fully elevate it up? And we're thinking about the full range of motion of the tongue. Why that is important, because if you are not able to elevate your tongue up to your palate, you can't create that intraoral pressure that's needed for nasal breathing. It also is going to impact the space you have in your throat, which impacts your breathing.
Right.
Which impacts your sleeping.
So a tie would be the like the connective piece from the base to the roof of or the actual meat of your tongue, right? Or the the muscular portion.
Yeah, if it's too tight or it restricts the mobility.
I'm trying to think because like I can put my tongue at the top of my mouth.
Would you like to know a trick for getting more of the back of your tongue up?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna look real silly.
We're gonna back the tongue up. All right.
No, go lift.
Okay, lift it.
That
Sorry, I'm just
tongue.
used to being told back it up, but okay, let's hear it.
So you're gonna raise your eyebrows, smile really big, then swallow, and then freeze your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Do you feel more of the back of your tongue elevated, touching your soft palate? Perfect.
Where can people find you?
You can find me online at breathewellbewell.info. You also can find me on Instagram. That's where I really like to be.
Yeah, same.
At breathewellbewell.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining me. This is awesome.
Thank you, Jacob.
I appreciate it.